Kraków, enamoured of art, in love with learning, resonant with the songs of its poets, engrossed in the music of its concert halls, clubs and cellars. A city of constant unrest and of creative inspiration. To its great honour, Kraków has been named a European City of Culture for the year 2000. 8 other cities were thus privileged: Avignon, Bergen, Bologna, Brussels, Helsinki, Prague, Reykjavik and Santiago de Compostela. It was decided to fill the time remaining to the end of the century with a great 5-year festival. 1996 was the year of film and theatre, with Andrzej Wajda as its patron. Andrzej Wajda, film and theatre director, inaugurated his year with the timeless Polish custom of throwing girls' chaplets into a river, the Wianki, during the year's shortest night. Giant dragons paraded through the city streets to engage in a spectacular battle on the banks of the Vistula River. The anniversary of Piwnica pod Baranami. Birdies, piggies, swans, stilt walkers, fire eaters, clowns, ballet masters, dancers and a fire engine, a pageant of extraordinary figures, went through the streets of Kraków to commemorate the anniversary of Piwnica pod Baranami, a cult meeting place of poets, artists and philosophers. The Union of European Theatres was that year's greatest attraction, with the advent of such celebrities as Giorgio Strella and his Piccolo Theatre, Luca Ronconi and Teatro di Roma. Milva, another legend of world theatre, gave a Brecht song recital. Also, in 1996, the Kraków 2000 Festival assumed the patronage of the city's yearly festival of Jewish culture. All of its events enjoyed much popularity. Concerts by Croquet, Muzikas from Hungary, Boston Abraham from Israel. A Bruno Schulz exhibition featured his drawings, self-portraits and street scenes. Theatre performances included Ryszard Niocim's The Hasid and Gimpel the Fool by the Mist Theatre. There was ample choice for everyone. Joseph Malovany, a world-famous American cantor, gave a concert in Kraków that became another significant event of the year. "1997 was the year of poetry, with Krakow's 2 recent Literary Nobel Prize winners, Wisława Szymborska and Czesław Miłosz, as its patrons. It culminated in the meeting of poets of East and West. 21 eminent poets came to Kraków on the invitation of the distinguished pair of poets. They took part in discussions and poetry readings. On a Sunday afternoon, the poets signed their books. The interest in this event exceeded all the expectations of its organisers. Before leaving the city, the poets gathered at the Słowacki Theatre for this poetic meeting's most spectacular event, the Nagłos Station, sponsored by Krakow's influential periodical of poetry. After many years, on a Saturday night in June, the dream of the sculptor Wacław Szymborski became reality. A replica of his king's pageant, the Wawel Castle, expanded to monumental dimensions and came to life. To the tolling of the Wawel Cathedral's giant Zygmunt bell, the pageant of 50 bronze figures moved from the Barbican through the main square and finally towards the Wawel Castle. "1998 was the year of music under the auspices of Krzysztof Penderecki. The Beethoven Easter Festival gathered some of the world's most famous artists, and Krakow's Jagiellonian Library exhibited its collection of the composer's manuscripts. During the Krzysztof Penderecki Festival, there were performances of featured works by Mahler, Stravinsky, Dvorak and Bartók, as well as compositions by the great maestro himself. Guest performers included Mstisław Rostropovich, Grigory Ghislin, Dmitry Ashkenazy, Boris Pergamenshikov and Helmut Rilling. The European premiere of Krzysztof Penderecki's Credo was a major event. The festival will culminate in the year 2000.